people, how are we doing? I hope you're all doing amazing. I hope your week's going well. I hope your day's going amazing. I just want to talk today about negative self-talk. Okay, negative self-talk, I feel like, is very, very detrimental. I myself actually used to not be able to look at myself in the mirror or, um, you know, see myself on a camera or anything like that. I couldn't look at myself without just hating how I looked, hating how I feel, just hating myself. Um, and it made me feel terrible. Every day was negative, you know. You can't put yourself in a mindset like that. You can't live like that because the more you think like that, the more your life kind of becomes like that, or the more it might actually kind of happen. You're gonna sit there and call yourself all these names and hurt yourself or just be upset, and that means you're probably not gonna care for yourself because you're just gonna keep neglecting and hurting or just disregarding yourself. Um, I still kind of struggle to look at myself properly sometimes. Like, I don't find myself to be the most attractive guy, but um, I still think positively. I try to bring myself up and say, no, you aren't a bad looking dude. You're not. But it is a hard thing to get over your head. It's just something you have to try and do. You have to think positively about yourself, about your mindset on things. You can't have a negative way of thinking because it really is just a bad identity. Like, it will just hold you down and keep you down, and you don't want to be living like that. You don't want to be feeling trapped in a ugly, dark, bad person body, because you're not a bad person. You're not an ugly bad person. The more you keep telling yourself and feeding that sort of energy, though, it will sort of feel that way. And so, yeah, you really got to turn that around. You got to be able to tell yourself that you are a great person, an amazing person. Look at yourself and tell yourself you're handsome, and fucking just smile, be happy. You got to enjoy the mundane things, the small things in life. You got to find purpose in minute things, even, you know? Because, obviously, work towards a bigger goal and be ambitious, be retardedly ambitious about it. Honestly, like, work towards what you want and think you're going to be the best and keep working hard. But enjoy the mundane things in life. Be happy, you know? There's so much to enjoy, so just enjoy it. This is going to be a shorter video than usual. I really just want to talk about that because I feel like a lot of people have a way of just negative speaking on themselves, and it's just not good for you. You shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't treat yourself that way. You should treat yourself with respect and love and care, and always know that you're just the best person there is, because you've got your back at the end of the day. That's the full truth. So just always love yourself. And the more you love yourself, the more you'll love life, and the more you'll love other people, and the more you'll probably start to find good people in your life too. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really wanted to say. It was kind of just a spontaneous thought come to mind, and no other reason to not. I'm like anyone else. I just read a comment actually, but I'm like anyone else. I'm just someone who has no idea what the fuck he's doing, but is doing it and letting you know how I feel and think about things and just putting it out there. And I really want this comment to load. My internet is currently like, I can't show you, but it's doing the globe symbol. It's completely shit itself right now. It's raining outside, which usually the rain kind of fucks with the Wi-Fi for some reason. I don't know why. It was a really lovely comment. It brought such a good smile to my face. I think this person's commented on my videos now like twice, and both comments have just left me with a smile on my face. I can't stress that enough. I don't even expect people to comment or watch my videos, but the fact that there's another human even giving me feedback and deep. It was a deep comment. I read it just before. I can't bring it up right now because my internet's not working. Anyway, I do really appreciate the comment. I'll reply to it. So thank you so much, and yeah, bless you, and bless everyone that is possible to ever come into contact with this kind of video or content. If people do end up ever so relating or anything like that, I mean, that would be cool. That would be cool. I more or less just want to put myself out there, though. Just do it, you know. And I'm going to be as consistent as I can. I'm going to continue to try and be as consistent as I can. I don't know if this video will release tonight or if I'll decide to actually schedule this for later. I think I might actually release this one as soon as I can, once the internet's back on if I can. Anyway, that's all that is. Peace, guys. Have a beautiful day.